Guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing guys the 3 best sports cards to buy for next season. Obviously, the market is quite down right now. Obviously, off-season dip is occurring right now, and that makes it, a good time to buy and prepare for next season. So I think, I've gathered 3 cards and then a bonus one. So yeah, before we get into that though, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program where I basically give out weekly reports of 10 cards I believe will go up, some cards I believe will go down, and then 3 long-term underground NBA investments. Recently, even though the market has been kind of low and on the downward trend, we've still been able to find cards that have been going up every week. It does take a lot of research, but we've been able to do it with my team to find those cards that are still very low and still have a lot of room to go up. So most recently, Andre Iguodala, his 2004 Topps Chromes, we were buying at 50 cents, and now they're roughly $10. So just cards like that are really under the radar that still are going up. Obviously the classics such as Luka, Zion, they have been on a downward trend, and they probably will continue for another month or so, is my prediction, and then we'll start to see some. Obviously, I think when 2020 Prism drops, that could be the turning point for when stuff starts to kind of recoup and start to go back up. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So first card we have on the list is Trey Young. I think Trey Young, personally, coming off a 30-point per game season, obviously the Hawks were not able to keep healthy. John Collins was not too good, but, he was injured for a lot of the season. But as they got Clint Capella, things started to turn around a little bit towards the end of the season. The Hawks were looking a lot better than before, and obviously Trey Young will continue to develop and improve. When looking at a young player, you really look for improvement, and Trey Young took a huge jump from his rookie season to his sophomore season, so that really shows that, he's improving, he's getting better, and John Collins, along with him, is also improving. So I think, next season it could be very interesting with Clint Capella, Collins, and obviously Cam Reddish they have, and a lot of other young talent. I think, they have a chance to, obviously make some noise in the East. The Eastern Conference is a lot easier to really, I guess have a breakout season in, because the Western Conference is very stacked. It's very hard to even make the playoffs, but in the East, there are more openings. I definitely think the Hawks next season will have a great year, and Trey Young right now seems a bit low. He's around $400. If we look at guys like Luka up at $1,300, look at guys like Tatum, nearly double the price of Trey. I think Trey's a value play right now. I think he's a very good buy, and a PSA 9, PSA 10, silver, whatever it is, I think he is a very good buy. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, which is Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson goes under a lot of people's radars because he was injured last season. He hasn't played a game since June 2019, so it's been a long time. But Klay Thompson, when he's healthy, he is the second best point guard in the league, or second best shooting guard in the league behind Harden. Very good defender. The Warriors have a good chance to, be right in contention next year with Stephen Klay back and Wiggins, second overall pick. Klay Thompson is one of those players who has the potential to have a 50-point night on any given night. He's very exciting to watch. One of the best three-point shooters in NBA history. So I definitely believe Klay Thompson, 3-time champion, he is very undervalued right now. His rookie card is 2012 Prism. 2012 Prism is first-year Prism, and we've seen what other superstars such as Anthony Davis have done with 2012 Prism. It's a very hyped-up set, and Klay Thompson's a very hyped-up player. I think, this has the potential to really skyrocket next season if the Warriors do well and Klay Thompson stays healthy. So I think his PSA 10 is a great buy. I've seen them around 700 to 800 on Facebook groups. His PSA 9s are around 250 around on Facebook groups. Obviously that's probably where I would check if you're going ahead and trying to buy this, because eBay, there are not too many around for good prices. But I definitely believe Klay is a great buy right now. And I also believe Kevin Durant is a great buy. Kevin Durant is one of those guys who, he's obviously been injured as well for a long time. People have kind of, I feel like the hype was kind of there with KD, but I think next year, with KD and Kyrie starting off with the Nets. The Nets have a quite big fan base as well. I think it's a very good play to go ahead and hop into his first-year Nets cards right now. This card's quite nice. I definitely think it's a great buy for next season. Also, if on the more high-end side, if you have a little bit more money to spend, I would really consider looking at his Topps Chrome. I've been stacking up on his Topps Chromes recently because his Topps Chrome, obviously KD, his rookie cards were in a year where cards were overprinted. People are printing a lot. 2007 normal Topps is way overprinted, but I believe Topps Chrome is one of those cards of his that, it's a little bit more of a value play. There's not that much supply out there of his Topps Chromes. A little bit more than like Steph's Topps Chrome, but at the same time, quite low compared to other cards. And for a PSA 10, if you can get these around $3,500, I believe that is a very, very good buy for next season. We see Steph's Topps Chrome above 10K. I definitely think this is a very good buy and has the potential to jump to 6,000 to 7,000 if they play well. So that's a very good long-term play. I would probably plan on holding that until, the playoffs next season is when I believe these will really be back up. But I definitely think it's a very good buy right now. Nonetheless, start stacking up now for next season. And bonus player we have on the list is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He is just way too cheap right now. Like right now, obviously in the season, he was around the price of Trey Young. He was always around the price of Trey Young, and currently he's about half the price of Trey Young. Obviously, Chris Paul has talks of leaving the Thunder, which means it will be Shai's team. It will be Shai's team, obviously, for the long haul. The Thunder are building around Shai, and as we saw, the Thunder in back-to-back years drafted Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. The Thunder have known to be, their front office is the best front office at drafting players. And in the Paul George trade, the Clippers basically gave the Thunder a handful of picks. So I believe the Thunder are going to be good for very long. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be the face of the franchise unless another superstar comes in. So I definitely think, this is a very good buy right now. It's very hard to lose. Shai is a guy who can put up 30 points on any given night. Very good passer, very good team player. So I definitely believe with this potential, this is a very good buy right now. For just $200 at a PSA 10, there's not many players you can get for $200 at a PSA 10 anymore. And I believe Shai is the best of the batch for guys under $200 for a PSA 10. You can literally get his PSA 9s for roughly $60. That is an absolute great buy. I think right now, is the lowest we'll ever see Shai's cards for a long time. So I would definitely get in right now. I think it's a great buy. And that will pretty much wrap the video up. Once again, if you guys would like to join in on the membership program and make some money with us, go ahead, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Use code YouTube to get you 10% off. Other than that, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. And other than that, I'm out. Peace.